Okay, we're going to be learning about a very important concept. It's a critical concept that you need to understand. Division of algebraic expressions. Did I say division? Yes, I did. However, it's written as fraction. Well, we know the fraction bar, it actually means to divide. So looking at the first example, let's understand it and then we'll do some more complex ones as well. 12b over 6. Over, it really means divide. So 12b divided by 6. Well, 12 divided by 6 is 2. 12 divided by 6 is 2, and we have our pronumeral 2b. Is it that easy? Yes, it is. So the fraction bar, it means divide. So 12b over 6 is the same as 12b divided by 6. 12 divided by 6 is 2. 12 over 6 is also 2. And the b, the pronumeral, it is in the question. It goes straight into the answer. We have another example here. 8ac over 4c. 8ac over 4c is the same as 8ac divided by 4c. Well, let's do it. Again, we start with the numerals first. 8 divided by 4 is 2. Now here is something critical. What do you notice? You notice we have a c on top and we have a c on bottom. What do? We actually cancel the common pronumerals. The common pronumerals, the pronumeral that's on the top and the pronumeral on the bottom, the c is on top, the c is on the bottom, they actually cancel out. Which means we are dividing the top by c and we are dividing the bottom also by c. That's what we're really doing when we are cancelling out. But we just cross them out, meaning we are dividing the top by c and the bottom by c. They cancel each other out. So 8 divided by 4 is 2. The c's are gone. See you later. Bye-bye. We're left with a a. So 2a is our final answer. Very important that you look carefully. 8 divided by 4 is 2. The c's cancel out because one is on top and the other one is on the bottom. And a is there. Let's do another one. 15b divided by 3b. Okay, we do the numerals first. 15 over is 15 divide. So 15 divided by 3 is 5. And we have a b on top and a b on the bottom. They go and they cancel each other out. Bye-bye, see you later. 15 divided by 3 is 5 and the b's go. Our answer is simply 5. Now, let's do some more examples. Let's look at these examples. We have 20a squared over 5a. Well, again, it's a fraction bar, so it means divide. 20 divided by 5 is 4. But what do you notice? You notice we have an a squared and an a on the bottom. What does that actually mean? What does a squared mean? It means a and a, which is a times a. So we have two a's on top, a times a, and we have an a on the bottom. So if we are to break it up, a squared is really a, and there's a little times here. A squared is really a times a, and on the bottom we have an a. So how do we cancel out? 1a from the top will cancel with 1a from the bottom. Very important. A squared is a times a. So on the top, a times a. On the bottom is a. There it is. 1 from the top will cancel with 1 from the bottom to make sure we are simplifying correctly. So the a cancels with the a. That means this a goes with, here it was a squared. We're left with an a on top because a from the bottom, a from the top go. We're left with 1a on top. So 20 divided by 5 is 4. A squared divided by a squared divided by a. Here is really a at the end, which is 4a as our answer. Very important concept. Here we're going to follow the same rule. 50ab squared divided by, the fraction is divided by 10a squared. Okay, let's start with the numerals first. 50 divided by 10 is 5. 50 divided by 10 is 5. And we know that a, let's break it up here, is there. B squared is really bb. Let's break it up so we can understand it even better. 10, we know, of course, it's really 5, or 50 divided by 10 is 5, so that's gone. 50 divided by 10 is 5. There it is. The a, there it is. The b squared, bb. A squared is on the bottom, which is in reality aa. So I'm simplifying it for you. I'm breaking it up. Why? That way you can understand what we're doing. So the a, there's 1 on top, there's 2 on the bottom, a squared, aa, well really a times a. Okay, so a is gone with the a, and b squared on top. Is there anything on the bottom that they can cancel out with? No, there is no b's, so our answer is 5 bb, or b squared. And down the bottom, what do you notice? We still have an a on the bottom, so we have to write it as a fraction. So 5b over a. Let's go through it one more time. 50 divided by 10 is 5. That was easy. ab squared, which is the same as abb. And a squared is aa, or a times a. We simplify further. The a goes with the a. You're left with an a on the bottom. And the bb, or the b times b, b squared, it's the same. There's nothing to cancel out from the bottom. 5b squared over a is our final answer. Important that you understand this concept. We're going to do it in years to come. Very important. You notice that you need to know that a is just 1a, b squared is just b times b, or b squared, and a squared is a times a. If you break it up, you can go down, you can understand how it works, and you get our final answer. Okay guys, what do you notice in these questions? 12g divided by 4 and 24b divided by 6b. We notice there's a division sign, but we don't like that. Always in mathematics, when you are working with algebraic expressions and there's division, change it to fraction. It is much easier when we're going to be cancelling out and using pronumerals. It's very critical that you understand that. I always tell my students, don't write it like that. Write it as a fraction first and then solve it. Let's do that for these examples as well. So we have our division and we change it to a fraction bar. So we have 12g divided by 4. 12g is in the numerator and the 4 is in the denominator. Very important. So now 12g divided by 4. 12 divided by 4 is 3. And the g has no one to cancel out with. So 3g is our answer. Once again, 24b divided by 6b. We don't like it like that. Let's change it to fraction. It is much easier for later on. We put our fraction bar. 24b is our numerator. Divide is our fraction bar. 6b. Okay, so 24b divided by 6b. 24 divided by 6 is 4. And of course we learnt that we have a b in the numerator, a b in the denominator, on top, on bottom, and of course, see you later, they cancel out. So 24 divided by 6, our answer is 4. Once again, let's do more examples. The more examples I do for you, the better you're going to understand and the more easier things are going to become for you. Here we have 18x squared divided by 9x. Again, divide means fraction. Always write it in fraction. So we draw our fraction bar. 18x squared is our numerator, and 9x is our denominator. So 18x squared divided by over 9x. 18 divided by 9 is 2. We know x squared divided by x. This x goes with the squared. Our answer is x. So 2x is our final answer. So once again, x squared is really x times x. And the x on the bottom, there it is. So x squared is x times x. 1x from the bottom goes with 1x from the top. So we're left with 1x on top. So 18 divided by 9 is 2, and the x on top, so our answer is 2x. Negative 20x divided by negative 4x. Negative 20x divided by is our fraction bar, negative 4x. We know in division, same thing as multiplication, the two negatives, bye-bye, see you later, they cancel out. 20 divided by 4 is 5, and an x cancels with the x from the bottom, top goes, bottom goes, 20 divided by 4, our final answer is simply 5. Last two examples. Negative 40 divided by 5x. Again, let's write it in fraction form. Minus 40 divided by 5x. Negative 40 divided by 5 is negative 8. Now what do you notice? You notice that the pronumeral is in the denominator. So where do we have to write it? We have to write it in the denominator, x. Negative 40 divided by 5 is negative 8. Our x is in the denominator. I've seen students, they straight away put the x next to the negative 8. No, very important. What do you notice? It is in the denominator. So in our answer, it stays in the denominator. So our final answer is negative 8 over x. Pay attention for this. Here we have negative 30b divided by 5bc. Again, much easier to write it in fraction form. Negative 30b divided by 5bc. Negative 30 divided by 5 is negative 6. The b from the top cancels with the b from the bottom. What are we left with? Where is the c? The c is down the bottom. We put it down the bottom. It's in the denominator, negative 6 over c. This is why I did these examples. I want you to pay attention and to be careful that if there's a pronumeral in the bottom and it doesn't cancel out with one on top, then guess what? It has to be written where it was in the question, in the denominator. In the answer has to be written in the denominator as well. Very critical that you see that, or else you will be making mistakes. So here we did the division of algebraic expressions. Always write them in fraction form and then solve. You'll notice it is pretty easy.